Have you ever seen someone who are always looking down at their phone and busy in testing or watching video while walking on street? In fact, you can see this phenomenon every day everywhere in Hong Kong nowadays. Because smartphones are multifunctional, they can be used to satisfy most of our demands, such as listening to music, watching drama, testing. Many people believe that using mobile phone while walking is unavoidable. However, this behavior could be dangerous when facing some unexpected situations. Being distracted could cause accident easily. People may be running into strangers or oncoming traffic, fall downstairs, and become seriously injured. Do you know why? It is related to reaction time. According to Dr. Stitch's Jelly, he suggested that testing while walking is dangerous as you cannot see the front row in control with the complete action of walking. Does his arguments always true?
In order to prove their arguments, we are going to interview some people and conduct an experiment.
So, how often do you use mobile phone while walking or driving?
Sometimes. I think sometimes.
I always use my mobile phone when walking.
Very often.
What would you do with your mobile phone while walking?
Most of the time testing and sometimes listen to music.
Internet or testing.
Usually testing and sometimes playing the games.
Do you believe that using mobile phone will affect your reaction time?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yes, I think it will. If there is people passing by me, I wouldn't notice them and then I would crash them.
I cannot see the traffic lights and I will follow the one who walked before me.
Sometimes I just nearly crashed with the other pedestrian. Yes, and or sometimes people may ask me the direction, but maybe I'll just focus on my phone and I can't hear what they say.
For the experiment, we invite 20 volunteers as our test subject, and each of them has to play the reaction game for 5 times under 3 different conditions. For condition A, each test subject has to follow the on-screen instructions and tap the screen when changing the color. Then, test the baseline reaction time by performing 5 times. For condition B, each test subject needs to speak on the phone with someone while conducting the experiment. Condition C, the test subject needs to send a text message with one hand while playing with the reaction game and record the average time. For the data analysis,
35% of them are often using their phone while walking, and 45% are always. They mainly use their phone for talking and testing. Besides, 85% of them believe that using smartphone will affect reaction time. From our test result, the volunteer took around 365 milliseconds on average without distraction. When talking on the phone, the average time was around 491 milliseconds, while they took around 692 milliseconds under testing conditions. We can find that among the 3 conditions, testing takes a longer reaction time followed by talking on the phone, and distraction takes a less reaction time.
From the results, it shows that both testing and talking on the phone have a higher average reaction time than the baseline condition, which implies that these are cognitive distraction factors. So how do they affect the reaction time? Our brain has limited capacity for attention. When we perform 2 cognitively complex tasks at once, our brain is overloaded when there is a large input of information suddenly. Hence, our brain is incapable of controlling which type of information to be processed and filtered. In our experiments, Participants can respond rapidly to the color change without distraction. But when they were both testing or talking while playing the reaction game, they took longer response time. It is because their brain switched attention from initial task to another, then part of the overloaded information was filtered out and not processed, which may be crucial when dealing with contingency. As a result, people cannot complete two tasks with optimal focus and effectiveness, so the results could be hazardous when people are distracted. To sum up, the experimental results matches with Dr. Dietrich's argument that the reaction time and accidental risk increase under distraction. Therefore, it is crucial to eliminate any cognitive distraction like testing so that people could react faster when dealing with contingency.